This is Rani, and this is Oliver. Oliver loves Rani, and Rani loves Oliver. They are on holiday and enjoy being together, which is fun. This is a very special holiday because it is their honeymoon. Here is a bus stop. Rani and Oliver are waiting for a bus to take them somewhere special. There are many other holidaymakers, all waiting for the next bus to arrive. It is a beautiful day, and even just waiting feels pleasurable because the weather is lovely and makes everyone feel relaxed while they wait for the bus. Rani loves to chat, and she is excited about how she and Oliver are going to spend the day, especially since Oliver has told Rani that he has a special surprise treat planned for her. Oliver loves Rani so much that he often makes a fuss about her and buys her special gifts. Sometimes, Rani feels a little overwhelmed and worried that Oliver is spending so much of his money on making her happy. Rani chooses not to mention this because Oliver likes to make his own rules, and experimenting with the new rules that he creates is his special talent. Oliver's unique and unparalleled ability to simultaneously uphold two completely opposite perspectives renders him akin to an eighth wonder. Possessing this rare phenomenon, reviled as incompatible with the essence of nature and all of mankind, led Oliver at a young age to make his own unique rules and sanctions, which only he could understand. Feeling quite proud of his untried hypotheses, Oliver likes to experiment by trying them out on Rani once these new rules are formed. Not many people can keep up with Oliver's ever-changing regulations or even understand what they are, especially since he often revises them on a whim. Here is the bus arriving at the stop. The bus is empty because this is its first stop, but soon it will be full as it picks up other passengers along the route to its destination. When the bus stops and the doors open, the people start to gather to board the waiting bus. Rani joins the others as they begin to board. Seeing Rani's initiative, Oliver randomly prevents her from boarding the bus and, with a disapproving tone, tells her to stop and wait for her turn. Rani is confused because no orderly queue has been formed, so it isn't clear who was first or last at the bus stop. She hadn't counted the people, and everyone else seemed so relaxed and unbothered about who should go on the bus first. Rani thinks to herself that it doesn't really matter who gets on first because there are plenty of seats and they are not in England. When people are abroad having fun, rules like this can be abandoned, which is part of the joy of being on holiday. Rani looks at Oliver and is filled with love. She patiently stands aside with him, waiting until he decides that it is their turn to board the bus. Just then, a woman with a suitcase is approaching from a distance. Without hesitation, Oliver takes off towards the lady with the suitcase. A moment later, he takes over pulling the lady's suitcase and walks alongside her back towards the bus, where he makes his way ahead of the bus queue and ushers the lady on. He blithely lifts her suitcase onto the bus and ascends. Rani is left standing on the pavement, as instructed by Oliver, waiting for her turn to board the bus. Once on the bus, Oliver is thorough and attentive. He finds the woman a seat, helps her settle in, and carefully places her suitcase in the luggage compartment. The woman smiles appreciatively at Oliver, trying to hide her embarrassment, as she felt she could have easily managed her mini-weekender suitcase on her own. After placing the lady's suitcase in the luggage area, Oliver remains on the bus and beckons Rani to come forward and join him. Rani sees him but does not budge from where she has been standing. She is transfixed, with a glazed, vacant expression. She does not know how to proceed, as she grapples with Oliver's contrasting demands imposed on her. She feels confused, wondering why Oliver has allowed someone else to jump the line and get on the bus without waiting for their turn, as he had expected her to do. Observing the scene, Rani can't help but see the irony in Oliver's grand gesture. She waits, still confused, as Oliver basks in the self-satisfaction of his chivalrous act, oblivious to the mixed reactions around him. Meanwhile, Oliver experiences a faint, fleeting sense of elation when he notes Rani's expression. As he rejoins her, he asks why she didn't respond when he had called her. Rani explains that he had told her to wait her turn before getting on the bus, and that she does not think it was fair that Oliver prioritized the lady with the suitcase to get on the bus without also awaiting her turn. Oliver responds, saying that he would always help anyone with a suitcase to get on a bus. Rani is even more confused by this because other people at the bus stop also had suitcases, much larger ones, and he had not offered to help them, just this lady. Oliver's response does not help Rani make sense of his actions. Rani is sitting on the bus, and she still feels disturbed. She asks Oliver again why the bus stop rules were only applied to her and not to the other lady at the bus stop. Again, Oliver reiterates that it is important to help others and that he likes to be considerate. Rani feels as though Oliver's response did not match, let alone answer her question. Rani had been looking forward to her day out, but now she is deeply affected by the incident at the bus stop. Rani is trying to untangle the reasons for Oliver's behavior in prioritizing another person, and in doing so, bringing a third person into their relationship sphere. She feels humiliated as she thinks about Oliver treating others as though they carry more importance to him than she does. This does not feel like the best start to their marriage, especially as it is not the first time. The end of another tale from the toy box.